Okay. Considerations. Let's do here some and talk about what is at stake, of course. First, what is at stake? Considerations is something we need to do always. But what is behind that? That is a problem. We need to understand this. So, when people live in matrix and duality, those considerations are limited somehow as something that has to do with matrix. So it's more or less the thought of people is it's something that connects their body to matrix. So they are prison in matrix, prisoners. So it's already a kind of a matter of type of existence, like a thing belonging to something. In this case, is exactly what it is. Something. Matrix is something. I mean, it's more. It's a shit. It's a piece of shit. It's difficult to explain this. Well, now, what really matters about considerations, because if people are sticking with the matrix, so their thoughts, their considerations are not exactly considerations, are more like a product. It's something. It's something. So, considerations has to do with the human being. This nature is what all this is about. So, human being has the unique existence. That is where the existence has the meaning, the reason to everything. So, because human being is unique, that can appreciate everything, because it's the only one that has the connection. In fact, is the connection, is in human being in the essence is the essence, is the source, is creator. So human being is like a vehicle to experience the creation. So creator experience the creation. So of course there is a way, not this is not about only about existing. There's many things that exist, plants, animals, minerals, so that is something that exists. So the reason human being exists is not only to exist. So how this works is around a tool that is the critical thinking, which is where people take things as things should be taken, which means considering everything first. Everything has a reason to exist, everything. So first people need to try to understand what is in stake. So first question, why and what for? Let's see. So and then put a hypothesis. So people can understand, so connect the dots. So, and that is the final. That is finding the meaning, finding the truth. So realize. And so an example, if you want to go somewhere, first you of course are going to consider well, why should I go anywhere? And if you have a good reason to go somewhere, well, then you need to consider things like, okay, how long does it may take, what do may need, and so on. You see, it's simple. So, you see, this has to do not with the matter of survival. You see, nothing like that. We are not animals. It's much more than that. And not only a matter of pleasure, it's more than that. You see? And so, if we are human, you see, you need to try to understand what this is about. Yeah. Because, you see, right now we are living in a spiritual world, whatever you may call the final judgment, whatever. You may consider things like certain exists for studying God particular. Bullshit. Always. The system never tells you the truth. Never. Always make some trick to put you thinking, oh yeah, nice. The truth. No. Consider, I already talked about this. Consider that the Shiva gates. And so the reason is to bring demons through this portal. And so there are demons, and I present that, and I talk about this already. They look like humans, yeah. You can consider more than one thing around this. You can consider things like people that are possessed. Well, yeah, there are people that are weak, and so right now I can tell you I know two people, yeah. One of those are my neighbor. People that show themselves like friend, like nice people, and so they are always stick to this world and talk about this world and try manipulate everything and leads human being to damn. And so those people want me out of here, you see. So they are manipulating people in order to rid of me. You see, it's easy to see this, that not so easy to accept, because people are somehow it's hard to accept things, like, for instance, when people think someone is our friend, it's hard to accept that they are mistaken, and so on. Well, you see, we need to do always some consideration. So be careful about the nature of this consideration. And so, if until now, I did what I should, something like be a nice person, like good morning or something like that, talk, even saying things, saying those people that have shit, even though talk to that people like nothing, because like giving them some opportunity to, so they could think and change their head. But you see, that didn't work. So I can say, no, they are not humans anymore. That's it. So basically, to me, it's done. So for now on, those people are like shit. I simply don't care anymore. If I saw those people from now on, it's like see a rock, something like that. So that is life, yeah. So I hope this video can help anyway, because everybody needs to do their own considerations, and so I remind everybody again, I leave here some image of my MeWe channel, my page, communities I created. People need to wake up, need to start connecting themselves. People need to start working on the same path. So then consider what you may think. For instance, what is politics? Because if you think a representative system, whatever it may be, what kind, it doesn't matter. Monarchy, communism, fascism, or whatever, democracy. I mean, always a representative system. If you think that is politics, well, you are completely mistaken. So you need to rethink everything. So consider thinking about social contract. I already explained this. It's simple. It's about the citizen nature. That is politics. Citizen nature. Well, I guess this is it. I hope this can help you. Please do your considerations, not others' considerations. Do your own. And, keep well.